of cattle or cow, or 1 kilo of ram for 1 kilo of maybe you look at any other halal
deer,
deer for instance, because of the fact that they are equipped with 4 legs, they are all considered one variety. And because they are all considered one variety, exchange of one with the other, the 2 conditions that I explained must apply. The quantities must be the same, and it must be by direct exchange.
Okay, but doctor,
But what you raised before is a different issue.
yeah, they are all, they belong to the sheep family.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But the same variety, but different quality.
Well, yes. You see, that's again you're coming to something which is highly subjective. Different quality, but quality is quality. You understand? It is not.
So you want to tell me that the rule here doesn't apply to whether it is sheep or it is goat. It applies to the meat.
It applies to the meat, and it applies to the fact that the type of meat that we are referring to. We are referring to a particular type of meat coming from an animal created by Allah with 4 legs. They are all of the same variety.
So it means a sheep weighing 10 kilos can be exchanged with a goat weighing 10 kilos.
10 kilos. Or a 10 kilo of cow meat or cattle meat can be exchanged with 10 kilo of...
I'm not talking about the meat. I mean the animal itself, living animal.
No. I want you to understand that the animal standing as an animal is not food. That's a different thing. But of course, I have already explained this.
Yeah, the exchange is done in the village.
Yes. Do they weigh it?
No, they don't weigh it.
That's what I'm saying.
What they do is, I need it for food. You don't need it for food.
Yes.
Do you understand? The one I have here is we using it for production.
Do
you understand?
Yeah.
That's the issue here.
What I'm explaining is when you exchange, animal, an unslaughtered animal with another, it's not food anymore. It's animal with another animal.
Okay.
And like I explained before, insofar as the urf, the custom, or the customary practice and the customary understanding among us is very clear and very straightforward, and there's no one deceiving the other. There's no fraud, no lying, no, hiding any defect.
Okay.
It becomes acceptable in Islam.
Okay.
That's a different thing. But once they are slaughtered and now they're reduced to meat, then you call them food.
Okay.
And because you call them food, now they are of the same variety.
Okay. Now,
and the same thing also applies to aquatic, that's the fish, all sorts of fish. I'm sure Nyomin Kaman will tell you very well that Barakuta is not the same as Bonga fish.
Yeah.
You understand?
Quite different.
Yes, very different.
Market values are different.
Yeah, they're different. So but the value is somebody is out there, he doesn't want Barakuta. Very obviously.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but because they belong to the same family, they are one variety. A particular breed can be exchanged with another, but it must be of the same quantity and by that exchange.
Out of birds and
all the fowl, or you call them the bird meat, whatever it is.
Bird and sheep?
No. They are not from the same family.
So
and because they are not from the same family, they can be exchanged. The meat can be exchanged. The meat can be exchanged even if the quantity is not the same, but it must be by direct exchange. So what I'm trying to say, if they are not from the same family, quantities can be different, or amount can be different.
Okay.
But it has to be by direct exchange. If they are from the same variety, the quantities must be the same, and they must be by direct exchange.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So the hen and goat or ram are not from the same family.
Okay.
But all birds, whether it is the hen at home or any other bird outside, whatever, no matter turkey, no matter how big, no matter how tasty, they are from the same variety. And when it comes to exchanging the meat of one to the other, it must be by direct exchange and the quantity must be the same.
Okay. Dear viewers, you understand that this is a phone program where you call and ask questions. Now what we do is we'll go for a short break now, inshallah. When we come back, we'll open the lines for you to call and ask questions pertaining to what we're discussing today. Please, we beg your indulgence, or we crave your indulgence. We would like you to please restrict yourselves within the subject of discussion.
Yeah.
We take this break now, inshallah.
وتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا.
بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن. We thank you there viewers once again. This is Iqra, a program that enlightens Muslims and non-Muslims alike about the fundamentals and etiquettes of Islam. I'm here with Dr. Abukar Senghor and we are talking about transactional trade and of course riba. Now Doctor, someone sent a text message. He said, what is the wisdom behind riba? Why did Allah decide to condemn riba?
You know, because of the fraudulent nature of the practice, you understand, and because of the unhalal nature of the practice, and it always eventually leads to conflict. It leads to a situation where the rich will continue to be rich to the detriment of the poor, for good, and the poor continue to be poor because of the malpractices of the rich. In other words, it disturbs the peace of society.
But that's capitalism.
Well, the capitalism, whatever you call it. Well, capitalism is a system, it's an economic system.
Yeah. That makes the rich rich
yes,
and
yes.
makes the poor poor.
Also, the usurious transactions, because these are unfair gains, unfair practices in which one stands to benefit continuously against the interest of the other. You understand?
I understand.
So that is why, in my humble opinion, there might, of course, could be other reasons. Yes.
Okay. Now, what are the dangers, the implications of
there's a call,
of consuming? Okay, we take this call. Assalamu alaikum, caller. The speaker is closed here. Yeah, sorry. Hello, Bismillah.
Hello, yes, Mr. Dabu.
Yes, welcome.
I'm following your program.
Okay.
I thank Ustaz and yourself for the wonderful celebration.
I'm not getting that clearly.
I mean, I thank you for your wonderful celebration.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You touch on riba.
Yes.
I have a question here.
Okay, you're welcome.
That is, there are proliferations of credit unions in the country.
It's not very...
Credit union.
Credit union, okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I am a teacher.
You are a teacher, yeah.
Yes, but actually what I observe is that in the schools, Quranic teachers or ustazs take loans.
Yeah.
And I always find out from them whether it is actually in line with Islam for somebody to take a loan and on top of the loan, when you are repaying the loan, you are asked to pay something on top of the amount that you have taken.
Okay.
And actually, some of them will tell me that yes, once you are poor, this is a poor country, so we have no option but to take it.
Yes.
I want to find out from Ustaz whether it is actually, whether somebody is allowed by Islam as a result of poverty to take a loan with interest.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay,
I think I can understand what you're trying to say. Doctor, you got him?
I got him.
Okay.
I think what he's saying amounts to exploitation, that I need it, but I have no option. I don't have any other way. I need it, so you give it to me, not in accordance with the way that Allah has provided, but in accordance with the way that you want. And that is the way that gives you profit. But look, let me put it this way. Any loan that you put anything on top of it is un-Islamic. What Islam understands and recognizes is if you get, let's say, money, mostly they are in money, loan. If somebody loan you money, 100,000, you pay back 100,000, period. 1,000, pay back 1,000, period.
Okay.
You understand?
This system he's talking about is, what is the fate of those ustazes who have no choice but to take that loan in order to survive?
Yeah, well,
because the salaries they receive is extremely small.
Why ustazes is interesting.
Yeah.